And new tonight here on The Current. Have you heard the news yet? We have a new sports director here at Channel 8. Kory Kuffler grew up right here in Moline and has been at WQAD since 2010. And we dragged him on set today for The Current. Kory, thanks for being here.
I'm glad we could finally pencil it in and I wasn't too busy to come on. So yes, I'm happy to be here.
All right, so I already know your answer, but has it sunk in yet that you are the sports director now?
I guess after a week and a half, yes. Things really didn't change a whole lot. Matt trusted me a lot to do a lot of things ahead of time, so I felt like I was already ready to be in this role as it is already. So I'm excited for it. I'm ready to continue the great sports coverage that we had over the last 14 years.
We were joking that the biggest difference for him now is he just has to publish the schedules.
Publish schedules, and I can't pass anything off to anybody else. The buck stops with me,
Right.
So, which is fine.
Well, what do you love so much about local sports, particularly in this area?
You know, when I first started, I always thought maybe at ESPN. You know, I think that's a sportscaster's dream is to get to ESPN. But when I started covering local high school sports when I worked in St. Louis and then when I moved here to the Quad Cities, those kids that are playing, they play for all the right reasons. And that, to me, was something that really drew me towards local sports. You know, they're not playing for money. They want to win a championship. They want to play for their teammates. They want to play for their community. That is awesome, and I think that really drew me towards sports in the Quad Cities especially. And then growing up here and seeing a lot of people that I've known over the years, grown up with over the years, it's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, they don't call you Mr. Moline for nothing.
Right?
So what are your goals and dreams for the sports department now that you're in charge?
You know, just to continue the great coverage that we had before, tell the stories of the community, tell the stories of the student athletes. I think it's important that people understand that local sports is viable in the Quad Cities, that it needs to be around. You know, people care. Friday nights during football season, there's thousands of people at a football game, basketball game, come springtime. We have so many talented athletes, so many people, and it's just being able to tell their stories is what I hope we can continue.
Well, one thing that Kory is going to continue, and I've seen some of you ask about this online, is his Off the Cuff series. We do the Midwest Technical Institute Score Standout every week. He interviews the winner on Off the Cuff, but it's your turn to go off the cuff.
Okay. All right. This will be new. Yes, why not?
All right, Kory, I borrowed this from one from you.
Okay.
What's your favorite midnight snack?
Favorite midnight snack has to be popcorn. I'm a huge popcorn guy, so anytime I can eat popcorn, that would be it. Okay,
any flavor on popcorn?
It doesn't matter to me. Put a little Parmesan cheese on it, put some ranch on it, put whatever, jalapeno. I'm good with anything. As long as it's popcorn, I'm good with it.
All right, what's something that you always have in your golf bag?
Besides the essentials?
Yes.
A water bottle. I always have a water bottle. I'm a big fan of water, so you got to stay hydrated on the golf course. So.
You heard it here. Huge fan of water. All right. Besides, I know you're huge into martial arts. You're a big runner. Those aside, if you have a lazy Sunday morning, what are you doing?
Nothing. Probably scrolling on my phone through social media, talking to my wife, talking to my kids, reintroducing myself to them sometimes because I work so many hours. But yeah, anything I could do just to kind of get my mind off things, just maybe playing a game or something like that. But if I can not run, that would be what I'm doing.
Kory's a big Star Wars fan, so I thought maybe you'd be watching Star Wars.
That depends if it's on, yeah.
All right. Well, last question for you. If you could go back in time to watch any sporting event live, what would you pick?
I would probably pick, gosh, could I pick a couple? The Bears' '85 Super Bowl win, maybe the Cardinals winning a World Series would be kind of cool to go see in person.
You're a Cardinals fan?
I'm a Cardinals fan.
I'm learning something today.
Yeah. So one of those two things, yeah.
Well, Kory, congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely, I appreciate it.
You got to get back to work.
I do have to get back to work, thanks.